What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing video. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Prophet Director Destro from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Let's get to this. Welcome back, friends and fellow collectors. If this is your first time on the channel, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on all of our content. So yeah, guys, the Prophet Director Destro's in the house, looking all flashy in the gold. Very cool. And leopard skin cape. Anyway, I got this one from BigBadToyStore. So if you guys are into getting all your G.I. Joes, make sure you get them at BigBadToyStore. I'll leave a link in the description below for you guys to get to it. I've actually been waiting on this one for a little while, not too long. So I'm happy to get it in the house and get it unboxed for you guys to see what this guy's all about. Now, I also have the regular Destro from the original wave that we're going to take a look at as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to box both of them and compare them and show you guys what I like better about one or the other, just like I did with the Cobra Commander. And we'll get to it. So let's take a look at the box. All right, let's take a look at the box. As you can see, this is a lot more flashier than the original G.I. Joe box that you get for Destro. Let's take a look at that as well. So here's the original one. You can see you got more of like a silver looking Destro, just like it is in the character, but it has more of a, I don't know, realistic take to it. This one here looks much more comic book like, you know, like looks like it should be like stylized or something like that. It even has that gold bling going on there, man, looking all gangster. All right, on the sides here you have again more of that same design. You got the Destro here. This actually is on the t-shirt I just bought. Wish I was wearing that today, but I dirtied it when I was wearing it the other day on that geek show. So I'm not gonna be having that today, but on this one here you can see more of that cartoony stylized take on Destro with the glasses. The backs of the box look both exactly the same. There's no difference there. And then you have the side of the box here for Destro, number 3 in the line for the original, number 15 over here on the Prophet Director version of him. All right, other than that, everything else looks pretty much, you know, normal for a G.I. Joe box. So let's get it out of the box and see what it looks like. All right, the first thing you get with your Prophet Director Destro is you get a gold suitcase. All right, and then it pops open, as you can see. So it has like a computer system in there with the Cobra symbol and everything. And then I'm guessing some money there on the opposite side. You get a gold gun. You get some Pimpy glasses. Check them out. You get a leopard skin cape with a gold chain. You can see right there. Gotta say, when I first saw this, this was not something that I wanted to get, but it actually does look pretty cool in person. You get some flaming money. All right, and then you have the Destro figure himself with the gold helmet. See that right there? Looks really good. I like the way that looks. You got the chain here that moves around, so it's not actually sculpted onto him. It's just an accessory on top. All right, and you got that kind of like leopard skin going on there on the collar. More of a red tone in the suit itself. You got the holster there for the guns, right? And then you have the gold boots. So that's the design of the suit. All right, so the first difference with your original version of Destro is you get a black suitcase with the red Cobra logo on it. It's got kind of like a glossy black center. Just like with the gold one, it does open up and it features the same computer system with the Cobra logo on it and the money in there. It's just not gold. So there you go, there's your two suitcases that he has. You get the identical gold pistol with the original one that you have with the Prophet Director version. And then although you don't have any of the other accessories that come with the Prophet Director, you do get one badass blaster. I like this gun here a lot better than any of the other guns that come with the figure, with either figure. This is really cool. I like that it's got that red in it. You know, it gives it a little bit of an extra, you know, feel to it. That's something that this doesn't really show up on any of the other G.I. Joes. So really cool. The figures themselves are pretty much the same sculpt, just a different paint way. You got obviously the more silver head, which is the classic look for him. I like this look much better than the gold look. More of the purest to the original look of the G.I. Joes. You get the same gold chain on both of them that are just there. The suits themselves are exactly the same sculpt, like I said, just painted in a black and gray on this one, and on this one you got more of that like maroon kind of look to it. All right. Everything else is pretty much identical sculpts. and same features on the back. So everything else is pretty much the same, like I said, just a different colorway. Alright, so let's get into the articulation about what this character can do. You obviously get a little bit more movement without the cape, but this cape looks so dope that I'm gonna have to put it on it. It makes the character look so much better, in my opinion. So definitely keeping the cape on. So I'm gonna show you the articulation like that. Alright, so let's start with the head movement. You can go that far down with the head, so you can aim down like that. And then you can tilt the head that far up. So you can get a lot of upward look movement to it. So a lot of play there. You can turn the head that far that way, that far this way. So a lot of play in the head. All right. Arms can go that far with the cape on. So that's about as far as you can get as an arm stretch. Okay. The arms themselves, you have the same turning around at the shoulder. You can twist just beneath the shoulder. All right, you have the double joint at the elbow, so you can get about that far back with the hand. Okay. The wrists themselves, the forearm doesn't turn, so that part doesn't turn, but the wrist does turn a complete 360 degrees, and you have no play really at the wrist. So the wrist doesn't really tilt back or move forward. It kind of just sits there, okay? Actually, no, I'm wrong. You can tilt up and down, which is different. So you can't extend the wrist like this, but you can do this motion with it. You can go out, let me show you there, out and in, okay? So you can see you can go all the way out or you can go all the way in. All right, at the waist, you have turn at the waist. That's something that I haven't seen in the other G.I. Joes, so that's cool. You got a little bit of movement this way. You turn them that way and that way. You do have some play here at the chest area, so you can tilt it down like that. Obviously with the cape on, you really can't get the upward back action, but with the cape off, you can tilt this back up like that. So you do have that play, but with the cape on, you're not gonna have that kind of motion on it. All right, at the legs, you can go that high up with the legs, same thing on the front, all right? Going backwards, again with the cape it gets in the way, but you can go about that far back with the legs, okay? At the top of the thigh, you can turn all the way around. The knees are double jointed, so you can get all the way back like that with the leg, all right? You can do that on both. And then at the calf here, you should be able to turn right here at the calf, which you can, okay? And you can extend and retract the foot like that at the ankle. And you got a little play action there at the ankle. So lots of mobility in this character, lots of articulation. So let's get him in some poses and see what we can do.
Let's get to it, strike a pose, there's nothing to it.
Right, so there goes the two Destros side by side holding the suitcases. You got this one here actually holding the gun, you know, which I love that gun. That gun is dope. But then you got this Destro over here looking all pimpy, like he's taking off his glasses, just saw a hot chick, who knows, you know, maybe he just saw the Baroness and was thinking, man, I'm gonna get it on. So, awesome, very cool. Loving the poses, loving the ability to be able to move the waist and be able to twist it like that, and also the ability to move at the chest. So it gives it a lot more balance than I have in some of the other figures that I've seen. Yeah, digging it. A couple more poses, a little more action-packed. I like that on this Destro you get the two guns, so you can have that like he just broke into some place and is blasting up the joint. This Destro here has more of a already got the heist done type of feel to him, I think, you know. I like that he's got the gun that's being able to point at you directly. I like also that the triggers, the fingers are actually able to get into the trigger holes on the guns, so that's really cool as well. All right, here goes another couple poses. As you can see, without the cape, you know, Destro is a lot, you can get him in some real action-packed poses, and you can do the same thing with this figure that you can do with this one, but the cape does limit him because it's a plastic cape instead of it being like a cloth cape. I like that a lot better, you know, that they did that with the Snake Supreme Cobra Commander, that they gave it that cloth cape so that you can get the poses and then let the cape do what it's going to do. But I love the design of the way this came out, because it kind of looks like it wraps over the shoulders really nicely. So you can get some very stoic poses with this one if you want to use the cape. But if you want to take it off, you can get, you know, poses just like this, where it looks like he's about to surprise attack somebody, or You know, maybe he's hiding behind a wall or something like that. All right, and here's one last one with the flaming money. I don't like the flaming money that much. First of all, I feel like it's oversized. It looks a lot bigger than it should be. You know, that should be a lot smaller. And it just makes it look a little bit more, I don't know, cartoony. I'm not really feeling it as much as the other accessories that come with this kit. But here, as opposed, you can have him holding the flaming money if that's what you want to do. All right, so yeah, I'm really digging this Destro figure. Probably my second favorite in the line. I do like this Destro version a little bit better because this is the classic version, and I like the classic version. But I love the colorway on this one. I love the sculpt of the helmet on both of the Destro figures. And other than the Snake Supreme Cobra Commander, which I just reviewed, which I think is bananas. I mean, that thing is so cool. This is probably my next favorite piece. Just love the whole design of it all. So really cool. Really excited to see the next wave of G.I. Joe figures that are coming out that were announced. Zartan is right up on my list, and so is Firefly for characters I'm interested in reviewing. So I can't wait to get those in-house. So as always, I'm interested to hear what you guys think. What do you think of the Prophet Director Destro and the other Destro? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.